we're going to move to the next speaker, which is Brother Paigham Mustafa. His work of the Quranic translation is titled "The Quran, God, a Message to Mankind." His presentation today is titled "Key Requirement of a Translation." Mr. Mustafa, born in 1958 in Pakistan in a family of Sunni parents of Indian heritage. In the 1980s, Brother Mustafa questioned the anomalies that exist between what people practice and what is in the Quran. This steered him to research Islam. Publishing sector producing periodical and newspapers, the Tribune, the Buccaneer, CityLife and Asian Life, and others. Brother Mustafa was also contributing editor of Sign International from 1991 to 2006, and Friday Standard from 1987 until 2001. His publication include The Quran, God, Message to Mankind, and also, without traditional or cultural bias and fully annotated throughout. This exposition is uniquely based on classical root rules and essential features conventional translation do not have. So, so Brother Mustafa will be presenting his speech through a pre-recorded presentation, I guess.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen and colleagues. It is a privilege and honor to be invited by the International Quran Research Association, and I would like to thank the organizers for their immense efforts in holding this event with participants from all over the world. I would also like to thank you for joining me today as we explore the key requirements for translating the Quran. This is a book Muslims believe to be the word of God, holds immense significance for millions of people around the world. However, due to various factors, including language barriers and inadequate translations, its true message often remains inaccessible or misunderstood. Today, we delve into the challenge of the Quran translations and discuss the essential elements necessary for an accurate and reliable rendition. One of the common perceptions is that the Quran can be interpreted in many numerous ways. While it's true that different sects and translators may have differing perspectives, there is a prevailing consensus among them that traditional translations of the Quran should be followed. These traditional beliefs have influenced the understanding of the Quran for centuries, but may not always capture the essence accurately. To better understand the challenges facing translating the Quran, let us briefly reflect on the historical context. The first translation of the Quran was completed in 1649 by Alexander Ross, a Scots clergyman who translated it from French. Unfortunately, this translation had an anti-Islamic perspective and influenced subsequent translators until 2016, when the Quran New Millennium Exposition was published, an exposition based on the original classical Arabic. The Quran is in Arabic, and while Arabic-speaking individuals make up only 16% of Muslims worldwide, many of them are illiterate. This means that the comprehension of the Quran message is limited, even among Arabic speakers. Furthermore, among the remaining 84% of the Muslims, very few understand that Arabic is not a concept language, and therefore their knowledge may be inadequate for a deep understanding of the Quran. Many individuals have mentioned the Quran showing impressive recitation skills. However, reciting from memory does not guarantee a comprehensive understanding of the message. Often people simply follow the practices passed down through the generations without grasping the true meaning of the Quran. Imams hold significant position in the interpretation of the Quran. Their interpretations are considered final, and many attempts to review or reinterpret the Quran may be seen as undermining Muslim unity. However, it is important to note that such unity is often based on blind faith rather than a shared understanding. Some individuals believe in diverse meanings or hidden mystical aspects of the Quran, adding to the complexity of the interpretation. It is crucial to dispel the notion that the Quran can be interpreted arbitrarily, or that there can be countless interpretations. The Quran, like any language, follows specific rules and guidelines. Interpretations that deviate from these rules, regardless of how they are widely accepted they may be, are considered incorrect. Random interpretations undermine the Quran's precise and clear guidance. Recognizing the disparity between the Quran's message and the prevalent practices, I embarked on a mission to provide a more accurate rendition. The Quran New Millennium Exposition, published in 2016, is a culmination of over 30 years of research and offers a fresh perspective on the Quran's message. So, the key requirements for translating the Quran. These are, firstly, exposition rather than translation. The Quran New Millennium Exposition is not just a translation but an exposition. This distinction frees it from the usual difficulties faced by traditional translations. It focuses on conveying the message effectively rather than mirroring the exact language, making it more relevant to a contemporary audience. 2. The authority and reliability. The Quran New Millennium Exposition is authoritative and reliable due to the foundation in principles and rules that can be verified by the reader. This quality enhances the trustworthiness, especially when dealing with controversial concepts. Readers can verify the accuracy and establish a stronger connection with the Quran's message. Thirdly, consistency and accuracy. Consistency is a crucial quality in any work of this nature. The Quran New Millennium Exposition maintains consistency by applying root meanings consistently throughout the text. Traditional translations often provide multiple meanings to a single word, leading to confusion and misinterpretation. By adhering to the root meanings steadfastly, the Quran New Millennium Exposition ensures accuracy and clarity. And fourthly, accessibility. The Quran New Millennium Exposition is designed to be accessible to readers. It presents the Quran in a practical format, applying user-friendly language. Additionally, it includes a subject-verse index and extensive annotations with thousands of useful cross-references. These features make it easier for readers to navigate the text and understand its core message. In conclusion, the translation of the Quran poses significant challenges, but there are key requirements that can enhance the accuracy and accessibility of the message. The Quran New Millennium Exposition, an exposition from original classical Arabic, addresses these requirements and offers a fresh perspective on the Quran's true essence. By adhering to these rules, maintaining consistency and providing accessibility, it presents the Quran as a divine blueprint for all mankind. While it is not a definitive work, and no work can be, the Quran New Millennium Exposition is a significant step towards bridging the gap between the Quran's message and its understanding in the modern world. Thank you for your attention.